Hi, today it's going to be review for my Sigma brushes. I have one video which I filmed when I first get them into my hands, and that video you will gonna find in the info box down below. And right now I'm gonna talk about more kind of review and which brush for what I'm using, how I apply it and everything. First I order the regular original set. I don't order Bunny or Cities collection. I ordered the first regular, which is black handle brushes, and it came with 12 brushes, face and eye brushes, and I have 4 of them for face and 8 brushes for eyes. uh, and first of all, I really like them. It's so good quality brushes. It's so soft, so silky. But I was gonna talk about for every brush, because I wanted to tell you for what I'm using, how I apply it and everything. First, the brush is this large powder F30 brush, which is the biggest brush in the set, and this is the softest brush ever. I never find this kind of brush. It's very soft, very silky, very easy to blend the colors into the face. It's just perfect brush for everything, I think. I already washed this 3 times and still in the same condition when I first get it. It's still soft, silky, smooth. Don't have it smell like plasticky, don't have it like glue smell. It smells so divine, and I really like this one. And because for everyday basics I don't use powder for set my foundation or to I don't use powders, and this brush I use for the bronzer. And I think it's apply bronzer very good, especially if you put bronzer all over the face like that tree, like this one. It's very soft, very blends very good, and don't give like contouring effect or harsh lines. It's everything smooth and perfectly, and I really like this one. This is one of my favorite brush ever. Also in this kit I get with a regular foundation brush. This is F60. Looks like this. I don't usually use this brush for for foundation, because I really don't like it and takes so much time to get like really good face blend perfectly with this kind of brushes. I use this for moisturizer, for primer, or with BB cream, Garnier. I love it with the BB cream because blends perfectly and smooth. Don't even you will not able to see lines from the brush. It's very beautiful brush for blending, especially for BB cream, for more creamier products. Next brush which I'm so in love is Duo Fiber brush F50. Looks like this. This is a very soft, very beautiful brush. It's incredible soft, applies very perfectly. I use this just for foundation, and most of the time because of this brush, first time in my life I am in love with Revlon Color Stay. This was before one of my awful foundation. I really don't like the finish of it with the other brushes. It looks very cakey, very unnatural, and kind of more visible like powder effect, because this is matte dryer, kind of matte formula. And with this brush kind of applies flawlessly. Before I used these kind of brushes, but they don't give me flawless face with this foundation. But this brush I'm so in love, especially for more liquidy foundations. And right now I'm so in love with Revlon Color Stay because of this brush. and this is very soft. Also, I apply sometimes blush, and cream blushes blend super good. Don't shed. In the first, when you get it, shade a little bit, but when I wash the first time, that shading is going to disappear, and it's so soft, so smooth, and I'm so in love and so happy that this brush came in that set. Next brush is large angle contour brush, which is F40, which looks like this. And I love this brush to apply my blush. I really like that. I don't use for contouring because I contour with something else, but I love to apply the blush with this. And I know that most of the gurus said this is the exactly same the MAC one angle brush, which is 168, but definitely it's huge different. This my MAC one, it's like 2 years right now old, and see, you probably can see that MAC one is very small, more denser and more fuller. You can see right here, it's more fuller and more bristles inside, and this is more fluffier. But this kind of brushes I really like. MAC one I use for contouring because it's more like denser and apply directly in where you can apply, and this one is so soft and smooth, and I love it for blush and applies blush perfectly. Also, I wash this 3 times right now. I use it 1 month my brushes, and I'm so in love with these brushes. It's so good quality. The brush handle, it's awesome. Says Sigma right here on the silver point, which is very good and kind of looks luxurious. Next is the eyeshadow brushes. This is the eyeshadow brushes which came in the kit. Some of them are dirty because I use it this morning, but first I'm gonna start with one of my favorite brushes, which is eye shading brush E55. This is small brush, and first time when I get this one, I will say, okay, this is short but very kind of bigger in diameter, how it's called. Depends of my oldest brushes, you can probably say that have so big difference. This is more shorter, but also more like how it's called, bigger in this, and but applies very beautiful the eyeshadows, especially if you wanted to pick up more color in this part of down lid. It's pick up the color and bring the color perfectly. I really like this one. My next of my favorite is this large shader E60 brush, which is the biggest one and longest one brush, and it's more denser. It's not that kind of fluffy. It's a very beautiful brush. I love this brush. I apply all the time for my highlight, especially when I wanted to just a little bit blend the color. I apply with this brush my highlight, also in this corner to kind of apply brightening eyeshadow or product. I really in love with this brush. Next brush is Tappet Blending E40 brush, which looks like this. This is the biggest one, more fluffier brush, and I have blending brush by MAC, which is 224, but it have very big difference. This kind of it's similar with one of the Sigma brushes, which I'm gonna show you next. This is more fluffy, this is more stiff, this is more bigger and blends more like this. With MAC one, when you blend just in the place where you blend, but this one kind of blends everything, and it's a lovely brush, especially for that. Next is concealer brush. It's F70. I don't use this brush for concealer because I use something else. I love this brush especially for cream products. This applies very good cream products on your eyelid and kind of blends everything together. Sorry, I have lipstick on my teeth. Next brush is medium angle shading E70, which is look like this, and I really don't know how to use this brush. I don't use too much. I use it just into the crease when I wanted to put just a little bit right here color and bring to the crease. But it's kind of very soft, very blendable, and also you can use for blending in that part in your crease, and I really like it. Next is one of my next favorite, which is pencil brush E30, and I was expect to be more fluffier, but it's more tanzer and blends perfectly, and I really like it because pick up the colors very good. And when you put in the color eyeshadow in the brush and kind of swipe on your eyelid, the color is on eyelid. It's kind of bring the colors very perfectly, applies very good, and also you can blend a little bit with this. Also, I love when I use cream eyeliners to kind of smudge this and blends awesomely. I really like that. Next is small angle E65 brush, which looks like this, and I love this brush for my brows. I used before brushes for like this angle brushes for my brows, but it's more bigger and more fluffier, and this is denser and smaller and applies very good the eyebrow. And I don't use this for eyeliner because I don't like angle eyeshadow brushes for eyeliner. Next and last one in the set, it's eyeliner E05, and I really don't like this brush for eyeliner. It's more very fat, very big for eyeliner, and I'm not used to use like this eyeliner brushes. More I like this one, which is more small, very precise. But I find this works really good on the lips when I need to blend a little bit lip liner before apply lipstick, and I really like especially about that. With the set came like gift this E25 brush, which is this one, and looks this like same by the MAC one. Where is my MAC one? Here it is. The MAC one, which is 217, and it's practically the similar brush, and this it's a more tanzer, this is more fluffier, and this is more I think this part up here it's more squeeze and make it more flat, and this is more kind of round and make it more bigger, but it really works the same. I think I really like especially the Sigma ones because blends perfectly into the crease. Now next brushes, which I get separately, not in the set, it's Tappet Blending E35 brush, which looks like this. This is compared with the MAC one, which is 224. Looks like this, like similar, but definitely it's not similar for me. This is more fluffier, this is more tanzer. This blends more, this kind of go into the crease and blend into the crease. I think for me, from the Sigma E40 and Sigma E35, this is kind of between them. This blends perfectly and too much. This blends not too much, and this blends like inside. And it's very good to have all these three brushes. I really like them. Okay, next for that eyeshadow brushes or from the Sigmax collection, which is Precision Round and Tappet. This is the Tappet P86, which is this kind of round brush, and I really love this brush, especially for concealer, and I use like every day and blends perfectly, applies smoothly, don't give me lines from the creamy concealers, applies really good, and kind of gives that like airbrush feel, and which I love. It's because when I start to use this, my concealer don't crease into the lines, which is so good. I think it blends perfectly. One of my favorite brushes ever. And next one is P82, which is round brush. This it's kind of meant to be like finger, very small, but I don't like it for concealer because it's more tanzer. It kind of hurts my under eyes. I really like for paint pots, for cream bases, which is in the lid, when you kind of swirl it and kind of apply and blend in, go gorgeous. And also apply sometimes eyeshadows with this, especially into my brow bone, kind of blends perfectly the eyeshadows. Next one, it's this small contour F05. This came with the You can probably see that have different into the handle. This is shiny, very very graphite. Here this is just writing, and more like this one shiniest. But I love this brush for contouring. This kind of, I will gonna apply the contour right here and kind of blend. This blends perfectly. It's very tense, very good blend, very soft, gorgeous brush. And also sometimes I use on my cheeks to kind of apply more highlight, or I never tried this for foundation. Maybe I will gonna try it, but right now I'm loving two foundation brushes, and I think this is going to be on my contouring side. Next one and last one, I get the popular Sigma Flat Kabuki F80, which is this one, and I'm so in love with this. And it's very soft, very tense, blends perfectly. When you put it on your face, it's kind of smooth, everything, and looks awesome. Before this, I really don't know how to apply Estee Lauder Double Wear Light, because it's very thick formula and it's very hard to blend it. But with this foundation, I already have Estee Lauder Double Wear on my face right now and blends perfectly. Also through the day, if I get just a little bit shiny, I just pick up like this and kind of the shinies disappear. And I really like this one, especially I wash this like every second day or every day, depends how I use it, how much I use it, but it's still in the same condition when I get it, and it's perfect brush. I think I don't have it anything like this. Before I use some of the similar brush like from Sephora, which is this, but it's definitely not good quality at all. This is Mineral Powder 45, but it's very big difference. This kind of don't it's not soft enough, don't pick up the colors perfectly, don't blends very good. And I love this one. No matter how cream you put, how much liquidy, the product don't go into the deep into the brush and go into this white bristles and kind of blend everything, and you don't waste too much product. I really love this brush. This is one of my favorites. If I wanted to pick some colors, to pick some brushes, which is my favorite, definitely this is one of them. Flat Kabuki F80. Also DP 86 brush for concealing, for concealer, for foundation. Also, if I need to check out this, it's going to be my bronzer, one of my favorite brushes, because it's very flat, very big, and very soft. That is going to be my favorite face brushes. Definitely all the brushes I love, but this is going to be my favorite. For the eyes, definitely I love them all because works really good, very soft, very easy to wash them, very easy to clean them. It's just perfect brushes ever, and I'm really satisfied with them, this original set. And maybe I will gonna get the one or two more sets, because these brushes, it's going to last me like all the a few years. I think it's also so good quality, applies perfectly the foundation and eyeshadows, and I really love them. I know that right now it's 18 minutes, which is so long, especially for the review, but it's I wanted to kind of show you my brushes and also do a review to kind of tell you which brush I love and why and how I applied the product with that. That was everything. Sorry, because this is super long. I can cut it because everything is kind of important. And yes, thanks for watching, and see you in the next tutorials, videos and reviews. Of course, subscribe, comment and like down below if you like the Sigma brushes, like this button down below. And yes, bye bye.